Welcome back to my channel. Satish Gyar here. Today we're going to talk about how to nail an interview. Now, it's been a while since I went for an interview, maybe like 10 years, but we actually hire 15 to 20 people every single month. So I have a pretty good idea on what I look for, what we look for when I'm hiring somebody else. And I have learned how to, gauge their vibes whenever I see them. So whenever I see somebody, I've already made a decision if I'm gonna hire them or not. But that comes with a lot of experience. Now, a lot of professionals will tell you, hey, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But if you have read so many books in life, if you have done, so many interviews, you get that vibe. But I try to avoid it. But I'm gonna share some of the tips that can help you, that will help you, nail your interview. Let's start. So number one. Dress to impress. Now, when I say dress to impress, I'm not asking you to go to an interview with a suit or church clothes, okay? Find out what people at that company wear. So at my company, we wear casual, okay? Normal stuff. We don't show up to our office with suit on every day. Rarely, right? So find out how they do it. So because whenever somebody walks in, they're wearing a suit, I'm overwhelmed already. Do I want that serious, kind of person in my office or not? So make sure you find out, what that company's, culture, what do they wear to work? If it's casual, wear casual. If it's professional, of course, then yeah, go to your interview with a suit on. Does that make sense? Yeah. Number 2, body language. Couple of things. Watch, okay? Don't cross your hands, okay? A lot of people do, they're doing their eyes are like somewhere else. They're not looking at, oh yeah, yes, I have a question. No, look at them in the eye. Project your smile, okay, smile. If you smile at somebody, they're gonna love you. When somebody smiles at me, I'm getting all those good vibes. I feel good. Maybe I should have that guy, girl in my office. Does that make sense? Yeah. So number 1 was dress to impress, body language, and your eye contact. Number 2, be confident. Okay, be confident meaning, you might not know what you are getting into, but you have to talk with confidence. Okay, when I say talk with confidence, note this thing: do not use buzzwords. People walk in my office and say they talk about outbound sale and inbound sales. Bro, those are like buzzwords. We never use those in our office, So whenever they start straight up talking about inbound and outbound, I'm buzzword. When I'm hiring a programmer, he's talking about class and methods. Should you already know? What's the point, right? So make sure you do not use buzzwords. Why do people use buzzwords? To sound smarter. Okay, it doesn't make you sound smarter. Okay, people use buzzwords to sound smarter. Lawyers use them to be vague. Politicians use them to make you think about good things. Sound all good. But don't use buzzwords at an interview. Talk normally. Yeah, when the call, we always took the calls in when calls came in. Yeah, it's like that. Simple. People love to work with. Here's the thing. I'd rather work with somebody where I can, teach them, okay? And they're not overly confident, but they are confident on their answers, okay? You might be giving me the wrong answer, but you're confident. Maybe I can work with that talent, okay? So, number 2 was confident. Number 3, be prepared. Now, this is the big one. Now, people come here and they ask me, what do y'all do? What I'll do? Bro, girl, didn't you actually look at the job description? Didn't you Google us up before you showed up to our office? So don't go to a job interview unprepared. Go there knowing what the company does. What's their mission statement, okay? What are they known for? What are their products like? I always love when somebody walks in and says, oh yeah, the product with the feature, because they did their research. I love that. So make sure you know what you're signing up for. Make sure you know, okay? Keep that in mind. And a lot of what I've also seen is this. A lot of people go to interviews, like 5 interviews in one day. I know you went to other interviews before coming to me because you are super unprepared. Please don't do that, because that's gonna ruin your chances of getting a job at any of those places. Okay? Now, number 4. This is like, I should actually maybe show up. Show up, okay? Most people don't even show up for their interviews. So, we have this hundreds of people apply for a job, and 30, 40 actually are scheduled for interviews, right? After the initial talk. Most people don't show up. And you're telling me that you can't find a job on Twitter a week later? Please don't waste an employer's time. If you're gonna be late, if you're gonna be not showing up, that's okay. Let them know. If you let them know, they will appreciate it much more, because that's an indication of how you will be when you actually hire them, okay? For example, okay, if this lady, we had this interview one day, and this lady, she messages saying, hey, I can't show up because I got this things to take care of, I reschedule it. We said, okay, sure. She showed up. A week later, she got hired because, she had everything else. She was late. Things happen. It's life. Okay, we get it. We're human beings too, okay? Yeah. So show up. So dress to impress, be confident, be prepared, and show up. Be prepared. One more thing I gotta add up. So make sure to have questions for the employer as well. Like, ask specific questions. Don't ask, what do y'all do? No. Next up, 3 questions that will actually either get you the job or not get you the job. A lot of employers will ask you 3 questions, okay? What is your strength and what is your weakness? Most of you guys fake it. That's why you didn't get that job. Don't fake it. Don't fake it. This is a simple question to judge how you react. How quick are you? So here's what I'm looking for when I ask that question. What's your strength? Tell me about your strength. I'm asking for a reaction. How fast does it come? How does it come? I'm not actually, a lot of employers, my friends too, they're not looking for a perfect answer. They're looking for a reaction and make sure it sounds reasonable, not fake. Things like, for weakness, people say, oh, I'm bad at, well, give me an example.
I'm bad at, they're, I'm trying to think of an example. What did we have yesterday? Oh, for weakness, they say, oh, they work too hard.
They work too hard.
They're really, their weakness is that they time manage too well.
Yeah.
They get along with people.
They get along with people. That's
sounds, not a weakness.
That's fake. So your strength should be like, okay, I'm good with, time management. I'm good with really organizing things. What's your weakness? I need help with time management. If you say that with a smile, guess what? You're good. Okay, last. They'll ask you, what is your 5-year goal? Okay, when I ask what's your 5-year goal, I'm not asking, so guy came in the other day and I asked him, what's your 5-year goal? And he goes, to have kids and get married. Bro, this is not a personal, we don't care, to be blunt. No one does, or no employer cares. When I asked you what's your 5-year goal, you gotta tell me career-oriented. I wanna get that college degree. I wanna be done with masters. I wanna be promoted. I wanna go ahead and, be making this much. So have a career, where do you wanna be in terms of where you are today for career, okay? Not your personal life. As much as I love to say, we don't care. And most people don't. A lot of employers will be like, oh, we care. But back of that mind, that's not how brain works, okay? Back of their mind, they're thinking, no, bro, you're too busy trying to get married, You're not gonna be showing up to work because you'll be in dates. Oh, I gotta go. My tire got punctured. It's flat. You're going on a date, bro. Your tire gets flat like 3 times a week. So it doesn't work that way. So I hope I gave you some insights on how to nail that interview. So that's it for today. Make sure to share this with your friends, family who might be going in for an interview next week, tomorrow, or maybe just share it on social media, because a lot of people, they need this information, but they're not asking for it, right? So post it on your social media and your friend will thank you. It might be on the chat. They might not thank you for this information publicly, but they will thank you, okay? So yeah, that's it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more goodies like this. Yeah, take care.